obsessed with chocolate chip cookies, and so today I'm going to show you my very favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe in the entire universe. And my sister is going to be sitting there looking beautiful. This recipe belongs to one of my best friends, Anthony Jackson, and I wanted to make this video with him, but he lives in New York and I don't know when the next time I'm going to be there is. I do not use butter in this recipe. I use Crisco baking sticks butter flavor. It sounds gross, but it's so perfect because it makes them stay fluffy and keep their shape. Usually when you make cookies, they get really flat and runny, and it's because butter melts and spreads, and Crisco doesn't. So you need 1 stick of baking Crisco. Next, you need 1 cup of light brown sugar, firmly packed.
That was firmly packed.
You've
got some butter on your nose, just so you know.
How did that happen?
That's on your cheeks.
How did I get butter on my face? Next you need 1/2 cup white sugar.
Not firmly packed.
Mix it till it gets all nice and creamy. Mix, mix, mix. Next you need 2 eggs. So I have here colored eggs because these are chicken eggs that my mom's chickens laid. Because my mom has chickens, and that's not a joke. So crack those 2 eggs right on in there. Chickens poop, pee, and push out eggs through the same hole.
Who was the person that was like, oh, this came out of a chicken's butt, let me crack it open and eat it? Who was that person? How did that happen? They must have been really hungry.
So next you need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. In a larger bowl, 1 1/2 cups of flour.
Wow.
Why was it hard for me to say? You need 1 1/2 cups flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
All of the white fluffy stuff in one thing.
Yes. Slowly. Now is the best part. You need 2 cups of oats. And if you don't like oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, still try this recipe because you barely taste the oatmeal.
You don't know it's oatmeal.
You don't know there's oatmeal in there at all. It just adds an extra texture to the cookie. Next, you need 1 bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips.
I'm good for something. Okay.
I can't get them out!
Open more!
Ah! This is what your cookie dough should look like. Ta-da! Nice, thick consistency, delicious, ready to be devoured in my mouth. I think I got flour on my boob. Set the oven to 375. So next, get your baking sheet. I highly recommend using parchment paper, like baking parchment paper. It just makes it easier to get the cookies off. But you don't need to spray the pan because the Crisco is a grease and they'll come off easily. Here's a little fact about me. I will only eat chocolate chip cookies if they are fresh out of the oven. So I don't make the whole batch when I make cookies. I only make as many as I want to eat. So I'm having 2. Do you want 2 or 3?
I'll eat 2.
So I have 4 cookie dough balls on the sheet. And you might ask, Colleen, what do you do with the rest of the dough? I'll show you. So what I'm going to do is use my ball scooper and make little balls of dough and put them in this little container. So now I have my cookie dough balls, and they'll go in the freezer until the next time I'm hungry for a cookie, which will probably be in a couple hours. So those cookies go in the oven for about 9 minutes. After they've been frozen, they go in for about 12. And you just cook them until they're a little bit brown on the top. You don't want to overcook these. So they're a little bit golden brown. Okay, they're all done. We're gonna eat them. They look amazing. Mmm, look at that. So good. I'm obsessed. Thank you, Anthony, for this amazing recipe. Everyone show him some love. Anthony R. Jackson on Twitter. Love you guys. See you later.